So welcome to this video. My name is Alex. Let me begin by asking you this question. What do you think is the very most important thing that you can hear, that you can understand, that can be conveyed to you in a YouTube video? Well, there's so much information, there's so much that we can understand, that we can learn, that we can be told, that we can be informed of. However, I believe the most important thing you can hear or you can understand is what you are designed for, what you as a human being are designed for. Because when you are fulfilling your purpose, that means you are doing what you've been designed to do, then the circuitry of your body and mind and heart will be electrified. You will come alive. And you will realize what life is all about. You will realize why you are here. You will realize what it is you've got to do. And it won't just be a mental understanding. It'll be a fully experienced, embodied perception. Perception isn't just in here. Perception happens throughout our body. And we perceive deeper things through deeper parts of our being, through our heart. So the most important thing you can understand is that you have a purpose and a role, and you are here to fulfill your purpose. But the first step of that is to allow the electricity that should be flowing through you, and you could also say it's not just electricity, it's intelligence. You could also call it consciousness if you want to. Some people call it God. But that force is meant to be flowing through you, every part of you, and it's designed, you are designed to allow that force to take residency in your heart in a very tangible and real way. And when you feel that presence in your heart, and you feel it flowing through your veins, and you sense the light illuminating your mind, then something happens. You come alive. Suddenly there's this sense of enthusiasm and excitement because you realize that your very purpose is to express this force. Your very purpose is to allow that force to express itself through you, to give yourself as a vehicle, as a voice to that force. And again, it doesn't matter what you call that force, but the force is real. It's a force of goodness, a force of light, a force of love, a force of intelligence. I call it God. Many people call it God, but it's not a belief system. It doesn't matter what you call it, it's real. And what really matters is that you become aware that that force wants to occupy your heart, and it wants to flow through your body, and it wants to speak. It wants to use you as a mouthpiece so it can reach out to others, so it can communicate with others, so it can spark and ignite that fire within others, so that other people realize that they are here to be a vessel for God, a vessel for light, a vessel for that divine force of goodness and love. That is your purpose. That is why you are here. And anything short of that, if you choose anything else, if you dedicate yourself to any other goal or purpose, then you'll be falling well short of what it is you're truly here for. And you will not experience the power, the passion, the enthusiasm that you are designed to experience. And it's not forced. It's not some contrived, oh, I'm really enthusiastic, I'm going to jump up and down and breathe deeply so that I can be really pumped up and express. No, you don't need to force anything. You need to allow yourself to be used by that force. You need to invite it in and say, literally, verbally and audibly say, and really mean it, say, yes, I want to be used by you. You can use the word God if you want to, or you can use any other name that represents this force of divine loving intelligence and goodness, and say, yes, I want to be a vessel for you. I want to be a receptacle for you. I want you to flow through me. I want you to use me to reach out to others, to ignite others, to enthuse others, to communicate with others, so that others can see you shining through me, so others can see you shining in my eyes. And then when others see that, when others hear that, when others feel that power flowing through you, then something comes alive inside. Something in their heart begins to stir. There's this excitement comes alive. Something inside you remembers, oh my goodness, that's why I'm here. I'm not here for myself. I'm not here to indulge in my pleasures and pursue my dreams and, satisfy my own wishes and desires. I'm not here for that. That's a waste of time. That's my ego. That's a lie. That's the false me. I'm not here for that. That's a waste of time. I am here to be a vessel for the divine light of the universe, so it can communicate through me, so it can speak to others through me. That's your purpose. You are here to be a vessel for God, and to step out of the way completely and let God talk through you to others, so God can reach others through you. You step out of the way, you blow away and get rid of, you allow all the other things to evaporate. All the ideas you have that you think are important, allow them to evaporate. All the things that you think you need to say to other people, let them evaporate. All the ideas you have about who you are and who you need to show yourself to be, who you need to present yourself as to the outside world, forget them all. Forget it. Stop trying to be someone. Stop trying to be a cool person, a knowledgeable person, an intelligent person, a humble person, whatever. Stop trying to be anything and let God speak through you. And you have to want that. You have to say, whether you want to use the word God, it doesn't matter, but you have to say, God, or whatever word, I want to be used by you. I want your light to shine through me. I want your light to take up residency in my heart, and I want to be a vessel for you, and I want to speak the words you put into my mind. I want to speak the words which you want people to hear. And I don't care if people judge me, I don't care if people hate me, I don't care if people think I'm stupid or crazy or arrogant or whatever. I don't care what people think about me. I just want to honor your will. I just want to honor what it is you want to do through me. And God communicates. Divine love, light, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I use the word God because it's easier. God communicates with power and passion, not with aggression. If you're being aggressive, then you're blocking, you're creating a barrier. God doesn't communicate through aggression. God communicates through inspiration, power, passion, and enthusiasm, because God is the light that shines within you, shines within your heart. And when that light is kindled and gets brighter and brighter and burns stronger and stronger, it's like a divine fire of... It's beyond words. I don't want to give too many words because it makes us try and understand. It takes us into our head. And what we need to be, where we need to be, is the place where God is. And God is in your heart. And so you have to understand that you need to allow your heart to speak. You need to allow God to speak through your heart and from your heart. Sometimes that speech is gentle. Sometimes that speech is sensitive and compassionate. Because people don't always need a strong fire. People don't always need a bright light shone in their eyes. Sometimes people need sensitivity. They need to be listened to. We need to be listened to. In fact, we all need to be listened to. We need to be heard. And that's the great thing about being able to communicate in this way, is that your voice can be heard. You can make a video about what's honestly going on within you, within your heart. You don't have to make it public, of course. You can communicate what's going on in your heart with your partner, or with your family, or with a friend, or even on the phone to a self-help line, to Good Samaritans, or whatever they're called, the Samaritans. You can communicate your heart to anyone, but it is important that you communicate your heart. It is important because you are a communicative being. And so it's very important that you express whatever's going on inside, because that's when it changes. That's when it's given room. That's when it can change. Because while it's locked up inside and it stays insular, when it's bouncing around inside your mind and inside your heart and inside your own emotional body, and it's not given space to, first of all, to allow you some freedom from it, because if it's held inside, you get no freedom. You're being bombarded, you're being battered by your own emotions, by your own thoughts. They're harassing you. So it's important to let them out, let them be free, and communicate. Let people hear you, because you have got something extremely special in your heart. The most profound thing in the universe, the most profound gift in the universe is in your heart. And your primary job is to become aware of its presence in your heart. And really the best way is just to start speaking, just to start communicating, because that's why we've been given this voice. You know, I have this little bit of a theory, and for me it's more than a theory, it's truth. It's what I perceive to be true. That God has a voice, and that voice is Christ. You know, it says in the Bible, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, or something along those lines. But in the beginning was the Word, in the beginning was the sound. And it's through the sound that comes through you, which comes from your heart. When you speak from your heart, then this amazing power, this amazing transformative power that can transform reality is being set free. And so you need to speak. You have a voice, and that voice is the power of God. Because God, we are made in the image of God, and God speaks through his voice, through the Word. And Christ is the Word made flesh, or Jesus was called the Word made flesh. And so you have to, the Word which lives within you, the vibration, the verb, the word, the verb, the vibration, the reverberation, which exists in your heart, which is God, needs to come out. And when it comes out, and when you start speaking freely without holding yourself back, inhibiting yourself, criticizing yourself, judging what you're saying, when you ignore all that and just let it come out, speak from your heart. Don't process it, don't analyze it, just let it come out from your heart. Then you are unleashing the most transformative power in the universe, and it touches people. What's inside your heart will touch people. And if you want to help people, and if you want to feel better yourself, if you want to help yourself and help others, then speak from your heart. There is nothing more powerful that you can do than speak from your heart. Speak about what matters to you. Speak about what you feel. Speak about, your vulnerability. Speak about your concern. Don't speak from here. Speak from here. Be vulnerable. You have to be vulnerable. If you're going to speak from your heart, you have to be vulnerable. And this is very, very, very important for you and for other people and for the world, is that we all speak from our heart. Let ourselves be heard. Let your voice be heard. Your voice is your power. Your voice is your power. So do not hold it back. Be careful with what you say. Make sure you don't criticize other people, don't judge other people, don't slander other people, don't insult other people, don't bring other people down. It's very important not to judge others. Speak about yourself. Don't speak about other people, because you'll get into trouble. Once you start speaking about other people, speak about yourself, because you are the only authority in this universe on yourself. You are the authority on what you are feeling. You are the authority about what's going on inside of you. And that's the only thing you can speak with absolute authority on. So speak about that. Because it doesn't really matter. The words, the subject matter doesn't really matter. What matters is that you speak from there, because that's where the power of God dwells. And when you speak, the power of God comes through your words, and it changes people. It sparks something inside of people. It catalyzes change within the people who are listening to you. It's so powerful. I can't even put it into words. All I can do is remind you over and over again to speak from your heart. Speak to the world. Speak about what matters to you. Speak about what you care about. Speak about what you're concerned about. Speak about what you love. Speak about what you want to do to help others. Speak about anything that comes into your heart that matters to you, that really comes from your heart. And see where it leads. Don't be afraid. Don't say to yourself, oh no, I can't speak about that, it's too personal, and oh no, I shouldn't say that because someone might get offended. As long as you speak about yourself and speak about what's going on within you and what matters to you, and you can't go wrong. And this is the power, this is the greatest power you can unleash into this world. And it's right there waiting to come out, waiting to be put onto a screen so that other people can do what you're doing now. You're watching me, you're listening to me, you're being affected by my words and the place that they're coming from. It's affecting you, it's influencing you, it's touching you, and you have the power to do exactly the same. That is your power. Your voice is your power because it comes from God. Please use your power. Speak to others. Ignite the passion in others. Share this exact same message with others if you want to. But please let your voice be heard. Speak with passion. Speak with integrity. Speak with decency. Speak with sensitivity. Speak from your heart and show people who you are. Let people hear who you are. Thank you for listening to this video. I wish you well, and God bless you.